watch us.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, guys? Of course, they're probably hearing the creaking of the chair.
Yeah, that's one thing.
That's my bad. I got a burp, just so everybody knows. Sorry. We didn't have to burp until we went on camera.
Of course, right?
Excuse me. There's two cameras. Which one do I look at? Which one do I look at?
You look at the
Which
one
one
right
at?
here. Let's see here.
What are you doing now? Which one do I look at?
Yeah.
There
Well,
it is. That's
oh.
cool. That's very cool.
Okay, hang on here. One thing we do have to adjust.
Burp again, sorry.
We gotta adjust a few things here.
So I should be able to get on my phone and see Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Let me try that.
Zoom out a bit on us there. So that will look a little bit better.
Let me go to the Wabash Paranormal's page.
Kayla, hey, what's going on?
Hey. Up. You gotta turn it down.
Can you hear us though? You can?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear us, so turn it back down before it loops.
Yeah. That's cool. So I got you guys so I can see.
Alright, cool. I can take these off. And I can start enjoying a little bit.
Yeah, what's up, people?
I'm just glad it's working on both.
Where'd it go? Oh.
Let's see.
So this is cool. We're actually attempting, our Twitch and live on Facebook at the same time. There.
So yeah, we are definitely live on both. We can only do this with with these kinds of discussions.
Really?
So let me get that up there.
Did you put it on Twitch?
Yeah. So basically,
the buttons. I'm seeing everything how it works for the first time. So it's hilarious and it's awesome. And he's just like hitting a button, and it's instantly sharing it to Twitter, instantly sharing it to whatever it is. It's a very cool.
Thanks for a reminder. We're live.
What?
oh what?
Oh, that's all right. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. This is a nice test of, because we're about to, we're in the studio right now, which kind of just looks like drywall and open outlets, but it is getting there.
Hey.
It is getting there.
I forgot. I can only send that. I can only send that once every 12 hours.
Oh, you already did it.
And I already sent one out today. So.
Oh, that's okay. Ninja, what's up?
I know, right? It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it's been a long time. But so the studio's come along great. Got some drywall up.
Yeah, as you can see, I would move the camera around, but I'm not for sure which one everyone would see.
That's funny.
I can minimize this here.
Hey, cuzzo, see our drywall work? Not very good.
Your cousin's on?
Yeah. Aaron. Not very good though. We're getting there. We ran it the wrong way the first time. Didn't know it was supposed to be ran a certain way.
Yep.
Oops.
I think we had a general idea. Sorry, I'm still trying to finagle with things, but
yeah. So it was all right though. It's a lot of fun. So how's everybody's day today? Come in the chat. It's Sunday, rainy day, crappy day. Purdue's going to the Music Bowl down. I forget what it's called.
Nashville.
But we're going down to Nashville.
Yeah. Hey, I just got your text.
Hotel and tickets are purchased for me.
You guys can hear us okay, right? I just want to make sure.
Yeah, if you guys can hear us alright, just let us know.
I can mess with some settings. This is the first time we've done any of this.
T-Farn, what's up, buddy? Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I needed a beer in the cushion. He's got a Bloody Mary.
I had a Bloody Mary. I was just finishing it.
There's no beer in this building process.
This was kind of impromptu.
Yeah.
You might want to mess with those eventually.
Oh, on the settings? That's fine.
Yeah, I've
Let's talk
kind
about
of.
our soundboard. We got a nice little setup. We got our soundboard, the group's computer, some cool stuff that Kevin bought. I don't know the names are. And
Just point and I'll tell you.
that thingy.
Oh, Stream Deck.
Stream Deck.
It's an Elgato Stream Deck where I can just quickly.
And since you guys are hearing us here, I can put this up here.
One thing I'm going to do real quick. We have some people on here, which is great. We're going to show you our intro. So.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So we've been working on this, and I do
We
have to
want
give a
your
shout
feedback.
out. Do have to give a shout out to Justin Seymour. Him and is it Bodie? Yeah, it's Bodie.
Bodie.
His group that he's created, his Facebook group. He worked with me one night and we busted this out. So
So listen to this and let us know what you think.
I think Facebook will be able to hear it. I'm not 100%, so I'm kind of messing with some stuff here. You should.
It's pretty cool. Hog, what's up, buddy?
Oh, yeah, there it is.
You going to the bowl game?
That lets me know they can hear it.
And 3, 2, 1. Da, da, da.
So yeah, that's it.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. That was pretty cool. I don't know how much of it you heard. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Facebook, I don't know, heard it. I
Oh,
know
really? Twitch heard it?
I know Twitch heard it.
Oh, that'd be cool if Facebook heard it,
Let's
but we're
see.
not sure.
Event logs. Video size change, preview to live. Yeah, everything's good.
Alright, sweet. Well, if you heard it, awesome. To me, it sounds like some 80s stuff. But that's one of the things we're going to be debuting with once the studio is completely finished.
Oh, they
We'll
heard
be
it loud and
doing,
clear. Awesome.
We'll be doing our Unsolved Paranormal, or I don't know if that's if that's the name we're sticking with for the podcast. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, we'll see how it goes,
Yeah.
what we decide, but
We
you
hope-
guys might have watched our Unsolved Paranormal, what is it, about a year ago?
It's
You
about
don't need to watch. You don't need
I
to
guess I
watch
can
it.
see the chat
It's,
right
it's,
there.
it's an old habit, right?
I know, because we sit there and have to watch our
We
phones.
used to do that, and now I have it up so we can see both going on here.
Well, we brought you, it was for about a year and a half straight, we did Unsolved Paranormal with 765 Live, which shout out to Kofi and them.
Yep, thank you for that
on that,
opportunity.
and that was fantastic.
Mhm.
And then we kind of started developing the Twitch channel, which everybody needs to go onto Twitch, create an account, like us, help us get that up and going. Kevin can post that link later, and so we're trying to roll that out so we can give you weekly podcast shows, or even a pop-up show. But we're also be doing some gaming on there, so that'll be pretty funny because you guys know I suck at gaming, but I'm very funny with the comments of gaming, so that makes it even better. So that'll be a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to getting that up and going in. But we just gotta get the studio done first. It was Kevin's garage, but now it's turning into a studio.
Yep.
So once we get it all done, I know we got like some parts of it here, and it's going along pretty quick, ish.
Yeah, not as fast as I would.
But
like.
it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait until we get that up and rolling, because I want to bring you guys. I look into the paranormal every day, and I research it every day almost. When I'm sitting at home doing nothing, I just start researching stuff. In my area topic, I've been studying the most the last couple months is demonology, and I actually been doing a lot of voodoo stuff too. So I've been learning about that and doing all that. So I want to bring that information to you on what we learn. We'll kind of do the same thing, because something else that really intrigues me is aliens. and UFO sightings and stuff like that. It's super cool. So
Sorry guys, I gotta do both here. I gotta run and let James.
That's all right. I'm talking.
Yeah, let James chit chat for a little bit because I'm kind of.
He's running everything.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
But if you guys have any questions about the paranormal or anything like that, like, what's up?
That's why we're here.
This is what we're doing. Throw the message in the chat, and we'll be able to answer it for you. I was sad to see the Colts lose today. Sorry, guys, all Colts fans. That wasn't a good game. It's okay. We'll come back. Well, I can't see the chat because it's not down
There we go. It's back.
Okay. But if you have any curious questions you want answered on the paranormal, that is kind of what we got coming up, which is awesome. We're looking to book some awesome, what was that? How do I feel about shadow figures, Justin? Shadow figures can be a lot of different things, especially if shadow figures are caught on like a camera, on a still camera, like a DSLR. I can't talk. I don't know.
Or SLR or
SLR.
SLS.
I mean, caught on one of those different cameras. You have to be careful if it's caught on camera in a picture. For one, you got to watch out for light matrixing and see if there's anything casting a shadow to where the picture's being taken. But I've been to Waverly Hills and on the 4th floor where you literally walk down the floor and you can see shadow movement all around you. And it's pretty cool. But I have to be something really significant for me to believe that it's a shadow figure, because you have to rule out what I guess the scientific or the logical reasons for that. And if you don't do that, then how can you know if it was true or not? When you start ruling out everything, like, oh, it could have been a light, it could have been somebody standing far back from the camera when it flashed. Once you rule that out and you can say, hey, these aren't factors into this shadow picture or the shadow person that we saw, that's when I start thinking, hey, this could be real. But
Cool.
that's just...
I think I have everything working now. We just
Sweet.
we can't watch both of them at the same time, but I have a different system for the chat.
Oh, okay.
As some of you might know, I'm the tech guy behind all this stuff, and the mad scientist
We'll
of
call
it all.
you.
Because this really is just I don't see anyone ever doing anything like this.
The beard game is strong on this video. You are correct. Your chat needs to scroll down.
Oh, it's not scrolling down.
It's not scrolling down. Yes, Jessica, we are trying to make the beard game strong. My beard is a little stronger than his, but it's because my superpowers are better.
See, I like a nice trimmed beard. Hopefully that keeps going down.
Yeah. But it's winter. I gotta keep
Pansy,
it.
how's it going?
Oh, Pansy's on?
Yeah, Pansy's on.
Pansy!
Again, we're also on Twitch.
Yes.
So
we're not just talking to you on Facebook, we're on Twitch too.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool.
And if
So
anyone
we're doing both.
if anyone is interested,
Yeah, post the link so they can see the Twitch. If they have Twitch, go ahead and go over and like us.
it helps us out.
I do have beard ornaments. I'm not gonna lie, I do have them. And I may or may not have just ordered the beard lights, because that's fantastic. Yeah, and Justin, you gotta be like, especially if you're on different investigations or you're doing stuff. Absolutely.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
You can be followed home. It is always best to keep what's in your faith to keep you protected when you go on this. And Jay Lynch, what's up, buddy? But you really want to keep yourself protected. And the best way to do that is with whatever you believe in. I personally have a rosary that's been blessed that I usually wear when we go on investigations. Like Kevin has a cross that he wears on most investigations. But it's really up to you, but you really got to take steps if you're getting into it, especially if you think something's negative there. Never, say, I can't talk. Jamesism.
Yeah, that hasn't changed.
No, it hasn't changed yet, guys. It's okay. But you definitely want to protect yourself in doing that. And also, just like we always say, closing prayer, even if it's a house that we're leaving. So we just leave everything that could ever be attached to us there. Because it's just, better than safe than sorry. And sometimes if you get sorry, it might be too late and something might be going on.
Hey, Evil, can you, because the video's streaming off right for you? Just making sure.
Over on Twitch, that's a question for over on Twitch. What you got there? Well, is that your mouse box?
Now I can control. I still don't use. Oh, Jay doesn't use any protection.
Yeah, he's one of the brave ones.
I will be
Amanda,
honest. I will be
Arnett,
honest.
what's up? Shout out to 765. How are you guys doing tonight? Hopefully good. Jay, you've always been a wild man.
Good evil.
You've always been a wild man, Jay, and that's why I love you.
I honestly, I mean, I will partake in anything that we have, but I stopped wearing my cross that I have. Not for anything bad or anything like that. See, yeah, this is why I have this.
This is perfect.
Seems to be bad. Watch. Oh, they just seem to watch you.
And I mean, that could be in general. That could be anything.
Yeah.
And it could be something that was, already there. You never know. I mean, you don't know until you do an investigation. Even if the investigation will prove to give you evidence that supports that something's there or doing it. But you should be alright. But yeah, Jay, I gotta get over there to Ohio and see you guys. We haven't been there in a while.
We were just talking about
talking about our Ohio family, how we miss them.
Yeah. Brian,
3 hours away. Yeah, Brian.
Get
Nick,
something where we can have
Beth.
Debo come join us too.
Yeah, we were thinking about Samsville, but it is closed.
Yeah, right.
I did not know that Samsville Rectory got closed.
Yeah,
or they're at least not doing investigations.
I think it's been for about a year now.
Really?
Yeah, so it's kind of odd.
Which I didn't know, which is sad because that's a cool thing. Justin, like there, it's like we had pictures. Every picture I was in seemed to have like a black shadow mass. And anybody else that take a picture in the same spot and it wasn't there, it was like something was following me throughout that whole rectory. It was pretty cool, and it was a lot of fun being there. Real creepy place. And we had it for the whole weekend, which was awesome. That's where you had your motel.
Oh yeah.
Your really sweet motel that you had.
Not a hotel, a motel. Yeah, no problem, Justin. Feel free to jump in whenever. Again,
no problem. Yeah, we'll be on for a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna try to do this for an hour or so. See how it goes. See if you guys have any more questions. We'll just kind of
chit chat. Yeah, when it dies down in the chat, well, that's when we're gonna basically end.
Yeah, we're gonna have some. We're gonna talk about some things upcoming for us. Things we want to do, try to do.
Yes.
Again, these are all things I don't think you're seeing anywhere, to some extent.
Yeah.
With how we want to do them. Like right now, we're on Twitch and Facebook.
At one time.
Yeah. And it'll be interesting to see how this goes, because I would love to have you guys move over to Twitch and interact with us there, just like you are here on Facebook. I understand the convenience of everyone already having Facebook.
And it pops up. And
and it's kind of the same deal. I play right now. I'm playing Witcher 3. I know it's not
playing that WoW game.
It's not. I know it's not paranormal. I mean, it is, because you fight specters and ghosts, and there's succubuses and demons and vampires, and it's really cool.
It's basically WoW.
It's basically what we do.
I should have worn my glasses, because that's real small. What'd she say?
Well, Pam, we don't want you to make you pee your pants or anything.
Yeah, no, we're not here to pee your pants. Nope. You ain't cool unless you pee your pants.
Yeah. Another thing, music seems to have followed my wife from a...
Again, that could be anything. Without music, like, you hear music, or... That's the thing. Do you hear music? Do you hear, like, old music? So that could be tied to something like a spirit or an energy attached to you that may be more of a residual haunting, because residual haunting just is kind of, something that takes place at the same time, the same day, and repeats and repeats and repeats. And it could be this person playing music, and it could be that old style jazz or the old style record. I mean, so that's just a thought. That's just my thought about it, my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a person that is... Next stream, you're wearing 2 swords. Evil. It's one of the buddies that watch me play. Witcher, you have 2 swords in and everything.
Oh, so you're going to wear 2 swords when you're... I got 2 swords.
Oh,
you don't get it. Kevin doesn't get it. It's okay.
She hears it out of nowhere. Interesting.
That is different.
It would be... I know my wife just had a song in her head yesterday, and then we watched a documentary, and that documentary played the exact song she had in her head.
That's
a
weird.
Random old 70s song,
That's
and it didn't make any sense why that would have happened. So, but it's just some of it's coincidence, but that, I think, maybe they're playing a song that was the entity's favorite or was known for it to to play all the time, and
Could be.
that's why you're hearing those things. Yeah, well, I mean, it's good not to
Yeah.
let it scare you.
That is a great thing.
Because fear can lead to. It's like fear in the paranormal world is like a gateway to other things to
Could be,
start
yeah.
happening. You know, like gateway drugs, stuff like that. But yeah, so
Jason goes, it's not WoW, James. I don't care, it's WoW. Everything's WoW.
sorry, the other one's a little small,
Oh yeah.
but
I'm like squinting over here to see it. So once we get the
Bless
studio, like I said, once we start doing the shows again, we want to bring people on. We want to bring some some individuals to be guests, whether it be via video or via coming into the studio,
yeah,
and do a little more of that because we'll actually have a spot for us just to do it, and it's going to be very, very cool. I think it's going to be really good. Something hasn't been done in a while, and a lot of people are doing TV shows. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
There's a crap ton of people doing TV shows, and that's expensive. For one, I mean, this is expensive.
Yeah, this right here was super expensive.
Just for us to be able to do what we're doing tonight. But we can get it that way. But I like doing. Eventually, we want to take it and so where we can take our setup with us, and as long as the place has
Well, Jason.
internet.
Yeah, we'll be taking you along with us.
We'll be taking you along for the ride for the investigation to kind of do what we're doing now and doing live investigations. But yes, people do it from phones and stuff now. But then again, most phones, if you have them with you and you're trying to use paranormal equipment, it's gonna interfere with your paranormal equipment. So what we want to do is have our DVR system or have several cameras set up to where you can have different views and click on them.
Yeah.
And see us throughout. So that'll be something very, very cool that we're working on.
Instead of someone just like walking around with their phone, it would be
DJD.
It would be different people in different areas, or different cameras in different areas,
Yes.
where a person at base is toggling which camera you listen to, and there's audio tied to those with
Yes.
its own microphone. Which, James, if you want to lift that baby up,
Yep, I'll do that again.
basically will be these right
These
here.
microphones right here, which are pretty.
I got 4 of them, which
I
will
can sit
probably
here and talk like this.
probably really loud. So basically, that's what we're gonna put. And the only problem with all this stuff is cables and the time.
Yes.
The time to set up. The last time we did this,
It took us a while.
it took us 16 hours.
It did. Lucky it was at a spot here in town
that
we could do. Oh, I'll drop my
I
phone.
might want to move that. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
So it took us 16 hours. So we definitely have to perfect that.
Yes, we do. So yeah, what's up, DJ D? Is that Zach? What's up? I know I do. Thank you very much. That's to
Love
you.
here.
I know it's the beard. Don't let him fool you. It's the beard. But so that's something very cool that we want to do. Again, we're probably shooting
Thanks, Justin.
something towards summertime, probably.
We're gonna
do
have
it
to-
first because I mean, right now it's cold.
Yeah,
I'm a big guy. It's cold.
the other part is we have to refine all this stuff.
Yes.
I mean, this is all new. I've been learning just how to stream aspect of
for
it.
months.
Yeah, for
the
a
way
while.
you know now.
Fear the beard.
Fear the beard. You are damn right. Can I say damn on Facebook?
Yes, you can.
You
And
are
Twitch.
damn right.
I
Facebook and
almost
Twitch.
I almost had
Facebook and Twitch.
a warning, graphical warning come up.
Yeah. You never know what may just go blip right out of my mouth. Put some oil in that beard.
I have some. I didn't today.
I didn't
yesterday.
today either.
I
I
did
showered. I was
yesterday.
lazy. I got
See-
some barbecue sauce in there, probably.
See, I'm all about the trim
Nah.
look
Nah.
with the nice oils and keeping it.
Trimming's for. I can't say that word.
I mean, you can say it,
I feel
but
like.
it's I wouldn't.
Yeah. Not saying that word, but y'all can put it together.
So it's we want to. So what we want to do is, if we were to do a show, let's say hypothetical. I mean, also we need to pay the bills. This stuff
Yes.
is expensive. I mean that computer. If you go to our Twitch page, I have a whole layout. You can click on a link that tells you how much that is, and it's over $2,000.
Yeah, that computer was.
It was. I mean, I have to say thank you to Josh if he's
Josh
watching,
Jacobs.
for giving me the opportunity to come out there and get it. Unfortunately, how it happened,
That's something that needs to be
but
done.
I'm very thankful for it. On the plus side, we also got a good deal on that soundboard, which is nice.
That's good because it's helping us.
And I'm slowly accruing. I mean, I basically took out a loan
Yeah.
I mean, let's just be honest. I took out a loan.
I mean, it wasn't just for this, but other stuff too.
I mean, no. It was what was left over went to this, and it's not quite done yet. I also have a heater and cooler in here, so it stays.
Installed heat and air conditioning into the studio.
Yeah,
which was a must.
Yeah, so when we can do it year round, and we'll eventually, what you're seeing here on this back wall, we'll have a TV there.
Yep.
And an entertainment center where it have other gaming units and stuff I
Yep.
use. Off
So we
to
can stream.
off to our my right over here, it will be the computer setup.
And the soundboard and
And the
everything. We ran everything
soundboard.
through the walls.
Basically,
All the cables.
that'll be just pointed towards the window over there, and then right where this desk is right now will be where our bench seating is,
Yep.
and a little bit up from that will be a table. And I'm building both of those, so it's taking some time.
But it looks good.
We've already started on a lot
It looks
of it.
good. Like the
It's
bench
nice.
looks good and everything. So that's nice. Anybody have any other paranormal related questions out there? Speak up or for never forever. I can't talk. God
Speak
dang
up,
it.
forever hold your peace.
You're
welcome. Words.
Out now, brown cow. Out now, brown cow. I can't.
We're idiots. We're just
Yeah.
big dumb idiots.
Bearded idiots. That's all right. What's this one? Uh-oh. What do you say, Pansy? Putting out some merch. Yes.
So, as of right now, we don't have a website.
Yes, we decided to take it down to update it and do some other things and refine it. Cause it was an old website. It's 5 or 6 years old.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff really didn't work on the mobile phone aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
So we actually have a new group member that's going to help out with that.
You know, shout out to Jessica. I don't think she's watching it right now, but shout out to her. Trying to get her. She just joined, I think, 2 days ago. Big bearded man. You big bearded man. I know it's not me.
It's me. It's me. Well, hello everybody.
So yeah, so she's gonna help out. She has experience with Adobe Premiere.
Yep.
And all those. So there'll be promos on Facebook about us and what we're doing,
Yep.
and if we have any special guests, definitely have that out there. That will help with just in general our Twitch setup.
And then once we get
Facebook
that
setup.
website, we're gonna link together some merchandise like T-shirts, sweatshirts, and stuff to it, where you can go there and get to the website and order them through us and everything.
Mhm.
So that's the goal there.
Yeah, she's gonna help out with the website, and that's one thing. You have to come up with a design and all that stuff, and we have a nice shirt design, but it's kind of plain for someone just
Yeah.
to wear out and about.
We haven't really. We need to update that.
Yeah, well, we
I have a pretty sweet skull one, but he won't let me use it. Do you remember
but
that one?
yeah, I still have it saved.
Do you?
I know where it is.
Stay tuned.
So how do we feel about Spirit Box apps? Good or bad?
I mean, if it's an app on your phone, I'm always leery because you got to make sure the app can work in airplane mode because you can't be sending and receiving data or any type of signal coming from your phone. So it's going to mess with your readings that you're getting with the equipment you have,
Yeah.
depending on what equipment you're using. Now, the apps use an algorithm. So with the algorithm,
Hey, crazy Aunt Janet. Sorry, it's my aunt.
You say hey, crazy Aunt Janet?
Yeah, she knows.
Okay. Hey, crazy Aunt Janet. But with the apps, you got to make sure the algorithm's not just sitting there repeating and making stuff up. So I would really do your research on which apps you are using,
Yeah.
and also make sure you can use it without Wi-Fi, use it without cellular signal data, everything, so you can get a true reading from it.
The thing I've also learned as a tech guy, just doing some going on YouTube and doing some research about it. The ones that want to make you feel good about it often put in the time to reassure you that this is how it works.
Yeah.
This is the code that went into it, or this is how we did this.
Yes,
Love
I
you
did.
too. But the ones I've done some research on, they're not just trying to make a quick buck, and they will take the time to show you other videos of how it works.
How it
and
works. So that's you just got to pay attention.
we did get another question. What do you do to prevent spirits you deal with from haunting you? So basically, Zach, you're asking how do we keep spirits from following us home?
Yeah. Essentially, like I said, I wear a rosary that is blessed through my beliefs. used to wear a cross. Sometimes we don't wear a dang thing because if you have it in there, it may keep what's in there away from even talking to you to get evidence.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful. So a big thing we do is, like I said, at the end of an investigation, we usually say the St. Michael's prayer.
Yeah.
And that, kind of tells everything to stay there and to leave us alone and protect us as we go home and stuff like that. But I guess I'm taking an on-air phone call.
Oh, okay.
Hello, you're live on Facebook Live.
Oh, he hung up.
Just kidding.
You scared him.
Zach, if you're with Cody, that was funny. Okay. So that's something that we do, and
Could it
it's,
open an unwanted door, the app? So you're saying, could it, like...
I mean, what can and what cannot. I mean, that's the big thing. You can do lots of stuff.
It's unlikely, I'll say that.
Very unlikely.
Just like the Ouija board and the thoughts behind that, I totally understand, the apprehension and the possibility of that could actually do those things.
Yeah.
Until we can actually find evidence how to see those portals or see those things come in, like
Yep.
if there's like a reading, whether some type of energy form that influxes, then that would be a way to prove if that's...
So it's kind of a hard thing to answer because, like I've said this throughout countless radio shows that we have done, there's no paranormal handbook. There's a paranormal for dummies.
There is that.
There is. Look it up, facts. But there's not a paranormal guide to everything, as far as investigating and as far as that. So that is a big thing. So every group has their own investigation ways, investigation standards, just like we do, and
Yeah.
different other groups do. So you kind of just go with what you've learned and everything like that.
And what's comfortable with you. We did get another one here. How did you guys start with the paranormal investigations? How did you start a hobby, then became something more professional?
That's a great question. I'll give my little backstory paranormal. I've been in the field a wee bit longer than Kevin, actually a lot longer than Kevin.
I'm catching up.
He's catching up quick. He's doing a good job. I actually, if you're from Lafayette, Indiana, you get people will understand and know about the Haunted Mansion, the old Pythian home that they did a haunted house in.
Well, what was the Pythian home before?
It was here's the legends and the rumors. For one, it had a crematorium in it. For two, it was a old folks home. And supposedly in the attic was an orphanage. So, it ran through the 80s, all the way through the 80s. So, I was a part of First Edition, show choir, still am. That's weird, long story, different story. But,
For a different cast.
different cast. But we spent the night there with Indiana Ghost Trackers, which some of the chapters of Indiana Ghost Trackers are still around. But I started in that aspect, watching them, and I'm sitting there like, I'm just, at first I was scared.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, why is this object moving up and down or doing something? Like, how are they doing this? Because we were building a haunted house there. I was like, where's the strings? What is going on? What is going on here? And once I knew there was none, I kind of went from being nervous and scared to like, my interest was piqued. So I'm like, now I'm sitting there like, how could this happen? Why is this happening? I started to take a little bit more scientific aspect to it. So that's what kind of really got me started in the paranormal. Then I had the luxury of being in the Marine Corps and traveling around everywhere to experience different places to investigate. And then I got back home and I started Wabash Paranormal. I think Wabash Paranormal was founded in 2011.
2010, 2011, something
Era.
like that.
So we've been around a little bit as a group and whole. Not going where, going strong. But that is mine. I mean, I had some other experiences when I was younger, but I could be here for 2 hours telling you that.
Yeah. I mean, mine was just I had a loved one pass away, and some things started happening. Keep that kind of short. It's
They can go
long
forever.
stories. Yeah. Basically, I was fascinated after that because I knew, since this was happening to me, that it was legit. No one's pulling strings or pulling the cloak over my face. It was all legit. And when times where no one was able to do anything, it just happened. So I saw your my hauntings, or what was it? My ghost stories. My ghost stories. And
First
I saw
time I was
that.
with Justin Arnett. We were on there. We went to LA and filmed.
Yes, and I remember reaching out to Justin because I didn't know you, and I worked with Justin at Best Buy, and I don't know if I I still had his right number. Not that it had been a long time since I had messaged him.
Yeah.
And then I finally bumped into you because you
That was
moved into
Norris.
you lived
This is
into
where
my
you-
old room.
I moved into his old room. It was real weird.
So we went out and had a beer, and lo and behold, I became a member that night.
Just like, I like to state the Marine Corps was founded at a bar.
Yeah.
Unpatterned.
But how it started from a hobby to be something more professional was a lot of something I talked James into doing, and convinced a lot of the group that it was what was best. So with not to get too much legal on you here, but legally, if we were a non-profit group, that if
Took money.
we were to ever get sued, let's say worst case scenario, if we were ever to get sued, we were, as our families were liable to come up with that money that they were suing us for. And for the most part, or what's the word I'm looking for? Foremost, we want to keep our investigators safe. Financially, spiritually. I don't want this hobby, because it's still a hobby to some people, and that's fine. And that's why we're here, taking it a little bit more serious. But it's still there to protect them and us. So
Exactly.
that's one of the reasons why we did that, and also, I mean,
And we formed Wabash Paranormal Research Society, LLC.
yeah.
So we kind of switched over to that because that protected everybody. And we realized once we get going with Twitch and everything, if we ever do make money from Twitch, great.
Or through
but
Facebook,
it's not.
I don't know if
The
you
money's
can.
going to go right back to the group to help us help people. 'Cause that's the big thing I started the group into, and where it is today. We love helping people. I will never deny a phone call of somebody who's having issues at their home. I'm a big softy when there's kids involved
Yeah.
on the investigation. I mean, I've offered to go out to people's houses at midnight before, just to try to give them a peace of mind and help them, especially when there's kids involved.
Yeah. The one thing we want to do with this is everyone get a specific expertise.
Mm-hmm.
We have another group member that is in Florida.
Florida.
Oh,
That's how you say it.
Florida. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
For you guys, it's more than a hobby; it's passion. So, yes,
It is a passion.
Sure.
It is a passion. I think there's another question up there too.
Yeah, no,
We'll
there's
get back
a
to it.
few. We'll get to them. Don't worry. I just want to make sure we explain this and tell, because it's a good segue into a lot of the stuff we want to do. And one big change we're going to make is once everyone learns their expertise, their specialty, whether it be voodoo. You said something about voodoo.
Voodoo, demonology.
Yeah, and
Different stuff like that.
and we train ourselves on fixing all those issues as well. So if there's a voodoo case, not only does James know what the differences are in different deities, and I believe there's tattoos involved, and what that all means, then we can also look at him and go, we need to cleanse this.
Yes.
How do we do it? What are
the steps necessary to take to get rid of it or help it?
Through their culture?
Yep.
How do we fix this? Because we don't want to impose our beliefs, our religious beliefs on the clients at all. But everyone needs to learn that in the group and have their own individual specialties. Mine's going to mainly be tech and also talking to the clients, because that's one of the things I'm really good at is patience, I think.
Yeah, that's true. So what's the next question there? Difference between spirits, ghosts, and shadow people, Zach? I mean, in all difference, I think shadow people kind of explains itself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shadow of a person. No, I'm just kidding.
There's difference. There's a few differences with shadow people. Some are crawlers.
Yeah, crawlers.
And mainly you see them crawl up on the walls, on the ceilings, and that's really, and they're on all fours most of the time.
Yep.
Shadow people are just a really heavy mist walking through. You might be able to see a definition in them.
Could be, yeah.
Most likely.
But when it comes to spirits and ghosts, that's, to me, in my mind, virtually the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I think that's what he meant. Spirits, ghosts, and shadow people. What's the difference between
Surprise.
spirits? What's the difference
There you
between
go.
spirits, ghosts,
And shadow people.
two shadow people?
Okay. Well, there's that definition for you.
Spirits are going to be more of those ones that you see through. That
Yeah, and
maybe,
I think ghosts are more like, for me, in my opinion, be apparitions.
yeah, kind of like a mist. You might not even be able to make out facial details.
Yeah.
It's just a mist in the air that there's no It's not. You got a dehumidifier going. You know.
Yeah, there you
It
go.
doesn't make sense.
Very true. I mean, if you guys have other questions, post them on there.
Yeah.
We'll answer them between Twitch and Facebook.
Yeah. Remember, just if you guys want to go over to Twitch as well, that'd be great.
Just go over there, give us a like. If you have the Twitch app, if not, download it. It is a free app.
Yeah.
And if you have Amazon Prime, you get one subscribe, and you can subscribe to us.
And once we get there.
Once we get to this, but we have to have people there first.
Yeah.
So get there, be square.
Yeah, just follow. Make an account. Like it's 100% free, and what you'll do is whenever I go live or we go live with anything,
Yep.
you'll get a message saying, "Hey, this person's live,"
Absolutely.
and then you can chat with me, and we can just bullshit about the paranormal, you know, or the game, or whatever. I might play scary games and scare the shit out of me, and I jump scares.
He screams very loud.
Hopefully, I don't
very
wake up my
loud.
daughter.
Yeah.
Maybe I get my wife in here and
She
play
would scream.
one.
Oh, she'd be funny.
Right.
Love you, Abby.
So, let's see. Anyone on Twitch, feel free, ask questions.
Yeah.
Oh, Evil, you haven't touched your beard in a year? I
Ooh.
bet that's,
That's scary.
I bet it might be getting on
I'd
your
at least
level.
watch it, sir.
Yeah.
I'd at least watch it. Watch it. Wash
it. Jesus.
Oh, not brown cow. Oh, not brown cow. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been on a video or anything like that. So,
Yeah.
Why did our own group ask us a question?
Yeah, someone in our group asked us a question. What is the risk of using a Ouija board at your house or during an event?
I mean, that's a big open-end question.
I bet that's Jason, to be honest.
Jason, is that you?
I bet it's Jason. But it could be anyone.
Okay. So for me, I believe. For heaven's sakes, it's a board game. The Ouija board you can buy. Well, I would say Toys R Us. Rip Toys R Us. You can buy them at Walmart.
They're coming back from the dead.
See, it's probably because of the Ouija board.
Right?
No, but some people claim that Ouija boards, once you get them started, if you don't close them properly, we were talking about portals earlier, so it opens up a portal, and you never know what goes through. And you don't know where the portal is. It could be heaven, it could be hell. I mean, you never know. So that's, to me, that's risky. We have done a controlled Ouija experiment.
Yeah, a
And
while ago.
yeah,
And we had people that could cleanse the area once we were done.
And everything like that. So I don't want to use them on the investigation because one thing is most of our investigations we go into people's homes. So when you don't want to show up with a Ouija board going, "We're here to hunt your ghost." That's just me, because what if you use that board and they get something worse than when you got there?
Yeah.
That is my biggest thing. We're there to comfort somebody. We're there to get them in direction, get them help that they need, not to cause more issues.
Yeah. It's just one of those things. 9 times out of 10, when I get that call,
Yeah.
they're already. You can play Santa with that beard.
Well, thank you very much.
9 times out of 10, they've already used a Ouija board there, and
Yes.
that's maybe not the culprit, but it didn't help.
Yeah.
It's mainly because they don't know what they're asking. James, you need a haircut and shave.
I do need a haircut. Look at this hair. It's pretty nice.
But
You're welcome.
it's one of those things that everyone does it. I mean, seriously, we get calls all the time, and people are using Ouija boards.
Yeah, I'm just like, why are you doing that?
And it's not to say that's what's causing the problem, but it's definitely what's scaring. And Jason, yeah, that was my question.
Okay.
It's definitely scaring them into thinking something's there at the very
Yep.
least, and a lot of it is psychological. And that's one of the areas that I want to learn more about. I'm not a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
But
I feel like it sometimes, but
yeah, we definitely feel like it. at times. But that's the job.
Yeah. And again, if you're just joining us on chat on either Twitch or Facebook, ask us questions.
Hey,
So-
Central Paranormal Society, or Central Kansas Paranormal Society.
What is up, guys?
Hey, what's going on, JC?
Shout out to you. Thanks for joining in on the video. That's
Yeah,
awesome. We appreciate it. So, yeah, everybody, give them a hello. So, in general, that is what that is. But if you have any questions or anything, we're just kind of chopping up some paranormal.
And
And-
for those who are just coming in, we're filming from our our studio. It's
It's
still
halfway down the studio.
yeah.
And our
Obviously,
sweet camping chairs.
there's no paint. There's no mud. We're definitely.
So this is
working on
kind of
that.
like the inaugural post.
Yeah. So definitely, we're gonna make more of a presence in Vankbot.
Absolutely.
You need to let people say hello to others, and not always about you.
Exactly. Who said that?
It's a bot that I set up. Vankman. It's
Vankman bot. That's our bot.
on
That's
Twitch,
awesome.
we have a bot that like a auto reply to certain questions and things. It's pretty cool. We call it Vankman.
Yeah, Pamsy, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's been people who use it that don't have any problems, and there's people
Yeah.
that have had their worlds turned upside down.
And that's the thing. It's just too risky to do that. I mean, that's one of the most common questions we get about the Ouija boards and everything like that. But I mean, why is it worth the risk?
The last place I went to was Dollhouse in Greensburg, Indiana. A lot of fun. We did an experiment there. That was very interesting. I want to do more on it. I want to try more with that because I think there might be something there.
The Pea Super experiment is what we're going to label it as.
Yeah, no, it's the fog machine experiment.
It's the Pea Super experiment.
Basically,
It's very cool.
Basically, what I came up with and thought of. I mean, it's all right there. It's
I like
just
to get like
different-
an LSG machine or something like that.
It's just a different way of investigating. Is get a fog machine.
low-lying fog machine.
Yeah, low-lying fog machine, and so you have to use dry ice.
In this case, I used a Pea Super because I work at Jeff High School and I do a lot of the special effects for show
Yeah.
choir. So I gave them an actual Pea Super, and they basically dropped dry ice into hot water. Wasn't supposed to leave the hose on the ground. I specifically told Kevin that, and that's why it didn't work right.
Well, I mean, it just leaked water. Sorry
So,
about that.
When we did that, basically the fog was going to fill up the room. We like to use something more, I don't know if my theater friends are out there, but something more like an LSG machine. The LSG is going to use more of a CO2 based fog, and it'll last a lot longer.
And then the fog mixes the
Yep.
fluid that you put in there as well.
The fluid will mix, and then it mixes with the CO2 and it stays low.
So the theory behind that I thought of was if something's walking, you can easily see a twirl behind
The
it
smoke
with
or something
the
walk
fog.
through the smoke.
And you got to make sure that it's kind of lit up, not well, but that you can see the fog and that your camera can see the fog, because that's the part that matters. If you have your DVR going and things like that, you can watch, a trail just flow through there. Like someone's walking through there when there's clearly no one.
And that's the big thing. So that'd be something cool to do, something new. We're trying to kind of innovate when we go investigating, like doing the Twitch stuff and doing that towards investigating.
And
then the audio setup with, again, I'll show this one more time, with our mic system. Everybody has voice recorders when they go to investigation, but we have it to where we run all of the stuff. Everybody has these things,
yeah.
which we do too. We do have these things too. Obviously, I'm holding one. But we want to use, right now, we have a 12-channel Behringer soundboard that we run an app on our computer to where it's multi-tracking capability.
Well, we have to have another.
Yes, another piece. But and then what we're doing is multi-tracking capability to where we have microphones set up wherever we want in every room at the location, and it records it all at once. So the person sitting back at home base, if they hear something, they can mark it on that camera at a time, instead of us going through. You have 8 recorders at 8 hours apiece. That's a lot of stuff to go over.
Yeah.
You write down the specific times and go over the audio. Not saying you don't want to listen to the whole audio, but you don't have to do it right away. You can hit your points of interest first, where you think there is, where the spikes are, and where the times are written down. And we tried it out at Evil on Erie here in Lafayette. It worked great. I got to process the audio so we can go through it, which we are going to.
The hard drive.
The hard drive, I'll take that with me today.
The other
everything.
The other nice thing about it is if we have someone at base while we're investigating, let's say there's nothing going on in the area that you're at.
Yep.
That the person at base can be like, oh, I just heard something on track 3, which happens to be the living room, and you guys aren't in the living room.
Yeah.
Go to the living room. It's really
So it kind of
smart.
helps dictate and direct the investigation, and
It's
slim down on audio turnaround or evidence turnaround.
well that, and it's like it's smart investigating. Because like your analogy, it just makes it easier to catch that fish.
Yeah, my analogy, if you guys haven't heard it before.
I hate it. I have
He
to say
hates
it
this
every
analogy.
time.
I love it. It's like when you go fishing. You throw your bobber out there. and your bobber's sitting in the water, and you're waiting for that bite to take that bobber down. Once you get that bobber down, you got the fish. Just like ghost hunting. You go out there, set up your recorders, ask question, you cast your bobber out there waiting for answers, and sometimes you get something, sometimes you don't. But that is my analogy. Kevin hates it. I love it. I use it all the time when I'm doing seminars and stuff like that.
Valerie, the scariest one I saw you guys go to was the house where they had the little boy's spirit moving items around. He eventually turned the flashlight. Turned on the flashlight. Where was that?
That was probably Revenant. I'm not sure, actually. I'm trying to think.
I've had the flashlight go off so many times.
Yeah, I've had it do it too. I'm trying to think of which one it was because we've been to so many investigations. It's hard.
We use the flashlight quite a bit.
And that's not necessarily we use that as factual evidence because you can't. I mean, you can never really dictate what a flashlight will do like that. If the filament heats up, cools down, whatever.
Valerie, this is probably not the one you're talking about, but this is an interesting incident we had, or instance with the flashlight we had at Mountain View Lodge.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago. But we had 3 flashlights set up.
Yes.
And we thought we could see in the distance
a person behind
a
it.
shadow figure,
Yeah.
because it was darker than the black behind it.
It was.
And moving to each flashlight, turning it on and off when we asked it to.
Yep.
There was 3 spirits, not just the 4.
I'm telling you, I'm not striking a bell with it. I mean, like I said, we do a lot of investigation. I try to keep track of all of
Like,
them.
how recent are
Yeah,
you,
how
are you
recent
talking?
was
Like,
that?
the last year, or, you know?
I'm trying to think. Because that would be, I mean, that would help, but I don't know. There was 3 spirits.
It's probably like Revenant or something like that.
It's probably like
We went to
Revenant Acres or
or
I forget.
Evil on Erie when we were at
Yeah,
Evil on
we did
Erie.
do that, but I don't think we did much live stream on that.
Yeah, we did.
We did on
live-
Twitch.
Yeah, we like.
Oh,
Oh, on
like on-
Facebook
yeah.
we didn't do anything. No.
No. But I think it's cool whether we're going to bring that kind of investigation to everybody. Again, you know, we're not in here to lie about anything, not here to lie about evidence. So you're going to see it the way that we see it and at the time that we see it.
Yeah.
So it's unfiltered. It's not controlled by a network.
And you can ask us
Yeah.
questions.
Exactly.
Like, you can interact.
Like we're
with
doing
us.
now, there'll be somebody that's sitting there. You can ask questions to them. Somebody at home base will always be able to answer the questions.
Yeah. So basically, it'll be like a small image of us in the corner while you see the rest of the cameras. It was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I'm not going to remember that.
Yeah, 2 years. That's pretty rough. And
Yep, I had a lot of tailgating this year. It was a little boy, woman, and a man, but didn't.
yeah, that's a tough one.
I
That's
mean,
a
if you
tough
find it, let us know, then we can talk about it.
one. Yeah.
And to all the new viewers in there, we're just answering some questions right now.
Yeah.
We've been kind of going over for the last almost hour. Dang, it's almost been an hour.
And I do want to say, if anyone knows anyone, or anyone in this chat is experiencing things in their home, let us know. You can hit us in a private
Yeah.
message. It doesn't have to be public on here. We can do everything behind the scenes. Send us a
Absolutely.
message.
So we're here to help.
We do everything for free. We don't charge anything. We will take Twinkies.
Twinkies have been an acceptable payment.
We do appreciate that, but again, we've traveled clear to southern Indiana, Mount Vernon, like 4 hours away just to
For a home investigation, and then put the whole family up in a hotel.
Yeah.
Oh, that was different.
That was a different one.
That was Elkhart, which is still 3.5 hours away. So we're 12 viewers. We keep going up, 12, 13. What's up, guys? Again, if you have questions, just come on in and
There's a ghost in your clothes.
you're talking about Andrew Luck. It's not a ghost. But that is something that we're going to be doing. So I'm very excited for that. Like just getting everything rolling again. This is kind of just giving everybody an update. Also, we coming into this next summer, we want to do a lot more around the community and everything like that. I got a lot of community involvement.
We are going
And-
to Laficon.
Oh yes, yes. To everybody tuning in that wants to come and ask us questions in person and see some of our sweet equipment, December 16th, which is
Yep.
a Sunday, we will be at Laugh-Con before Christmas.
Is it just one day?
It's one day, short and sweet, one day. It'll be held at Carnahan Hall in Market Square, right by Market Square. So it'd be awesome if you guys come check it out.
Yeah.
Come ask us questions, see some stuff.
I don't know who else is gonna be there, but we're definitely gonna be there, just hanging out. We probably won't have this whole setup just because it's gonna be for one day, and that's a lot to move. But
That it is.
but we'll maybe do a Facebook Live on our phone or something like
Jimmy,
that.
what's
just
up,
hang
Jimmy?
out. So
So that'll be fun, December 16th. Make sure you check us out. I'm not sure if we're giving a Q&A there. We might be. I have to ask them.
yeah, we just found out earlier this week, so everything's still kind of up in the air on details and stuff like that. So no fault to them.
No, which is awesome. I'm glad they asked us back and everything. So I'm very, very...
Evil, you're in Valpo area, right?
Valpo?
Yeah.
We did a China shop up there, the
Yeah,
antique store
There
or
was an
something.
antique
Store.
That was in Charleston.
Yeah, Charleston area.
Yeah. There was also that jail,
The jail, yeah. Everett, Porter County.
Porter County Jail.
That's up there somewhere. It might be towards you.
Yeah. I mean, we've been to those places. Definitely wouldn't mind going to them again. The jail was a little tight. That pawn store was just random.
That was a random thing. So if anybody else has any other questions, we're going to be on for about another 3 minutes answering some questions.
But yeah, if we ever head out to your area, Eve, I'll let you know.
Yeah,
and maybe
yeah,
you can come join
definitely.
us or something. If that's something you're into, I don't feel like you have to, or at least check us out. I don't know. Definitely
Absolutely.
let everyone know. And if you don't know, everyone on Twitch, there is a link down below the video of our Facebook page. Go and like the page so you get updates when we're going live on here. Any updates about investigations we're going to, anything like that going on, you can get all the details there.
That's very, very cool way to keep up with us. And as we get more and more involved with the new members,
No, we're not a non-profit.
We are not, no.
We're an LLC, a limited liability company, and that's basically for keeping our members safe for
when we're on
their
investigations.
personal money. Just because in this day and age, you can get sued for anything. We've all make that joke, you can get sued for anything, but legit, it's one of those things. We all care about our investigators and care that could happen to them, and that's why we became an LLC. They can only sue the company, and it keeps my family's money safe, James's money safe, anyone else who joins the group, their money's safe. Which
I do
is the
work
biggest
with a
thing.
lot of non-for-profits in town, like Evil on area. They're a non-for-profit that raises money through the haunted house, with keeping people in their homes in the community, helping raise opportunities for people that are just kind of down and out and can't really get any assistance from the government or anything like that. So it's a very, very cool thing to do. So I work with a lot of them. I also am on the board for Taste Tipping New, and I run all the logistics with Kevin.
Yeah.
Not this Kevin, different Kevin, on the Taste, which raises money for Tipping New Arts Federation. So that is also something cool because I work in the theater with Jeff, and I like being around the arts. So I just like kind of sometimes of the year, stretching myself thin, but it works.
Yeah, we were ingrained in the community. Hey, talk to you later,
Hey,
Kayla.
See you, Kayla.
The other thing, I mean, basically, the LLC doesn't change any way that we do our investigations. It's
No.
merely just a protection.
Merely
for
just
the group
protection for
members.
the group and everything.
We don't charge anything. We don't do anything like that. Everything is for free.
Thanks, Pamsy. I hope one day you can make it up here to America and hang out.
In Indiana specifically.
In Indiana specifically.
But yeah, if you ever
weather's
get,
a
let
lot
us
warmer
know.
down there in South America.
We'll definitely try. I mean,
Absolutely.
if we ever hit it big, we will go to South America to help out.
Actually, is it named Kid? Kid, yeah. If you do have some community service hours, send me a message on here. I have plenty of stuff that I can get you to do your community service hours for. That's associated with the haunted house. But yeah, if you need some help with that, I'm more than welcome to help you out with that. And you'd be able to visit a haunted location and help another good non-for-profit out. But absolutely, I've had several guys that had community service come help out this year, and they racked up some pretty cool community service. But we got some other projects we want to do right now. So if you need to knock some out, my name is James Holsclaw. Hit me up on Facebook, and then or you can send a message to Wabash Paranormal, and
Yeah,
we
you'll
will
see
get
that
you
as
hooked
well.
up, man. I'll
Yeah.
get you going, man. We'll help you out.
I can actually
Absolutely.
I can actually assign messages to go to certain people.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, absolutely.
So
Hit me up, and we'll definitely help any way we can. Well, I will.
yeah, no, that's definitely does a lot with the community.
So, but all right, guys. I think we're gonna sign off here.
Yeah,
Yeah. Happy. Thank you. Happy.
thank you.
So look forward to hearing from you. Let us know and everything. So thanks for tuning in, guys.
Yeah, we'll try to do
On
this a little
Twitch
bit
and
more
on
often.
Facebook. Yeah, maybe we'll start doing every
Maybe not
2 weeks.
weekly,
Yeah,
but you know,
every couple weeks.
every couple of weeks until we get the studio up and going. You can see the
With progress.
changes and updates to it. So, but we appreciate it, guys, and
Wait, there's somebody said wait. We're waiting. Wait, what?
what is a moth spirit?
Are you talking about Mothman? Mothman is a lore that Mothman kind of is always a front or a head of a natural disaster or something big, influential in historic and society that happens that actually where mass loss of lives are.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, for instance, recently Mothman has been sighted in Chicago. Before, there was one popular one down, or was it in Ohio or Kentucky, where the bridge collapsed.
Oh, that was Kentucky.
The Mothman was sighted around the bridge. And
Bamsy.
then all of a sudden this bridge collapsed, which killed a lot of people. So Mothman usually is more of a folklore, or I guess you kind of associate it into like a demonology aspect kind of thing. But Mothman it's more of, you know, if you see Mothman, watch out around you because something bad might happen.
Yep, that was it.
Yep. But all right, guys, answer that one. So we're signing off. Thank you for joining us. We will see you later.
See you guys. We really appreciate it.